Good morning, brothers and sisters. Today is December the 21st, 2016. Apparently, the Lord wants me to come forward with this, and perhaps it's going to serve as a confirmation for you all. Just in case you're wondering why I'm not wearing my white head covering, the Lord specifically wants me to wear the head covering when I'm professing particular words from Him that are crucial to what's coming. So I'll leave it at that. That's why I'm not wearing my white scarf today. This is more on a somewhat personal level. Let me start by saying this. About 2 days ago, the Lord kept prompting me in my spirit the words, "with a child's heart." Those of you who have followed me from Facebook over here to my channel know exactly who I am. You know that I have had a humanitarian group for the last 3+ years, and it was it was basically, it derived from Michael Jackson's work here when he was here on Earth, his humanitarianism. And I've had that group with a couple of lady friends of mine, and we do humanitarian work throughout the world. We always give 100% of the proceeds to help families in need, children especially. But the reason I'm going into this now, because I've never mentioned this on here, is not only that I'm doing it for a sister in Christ. Her name is Sherry. You all probably know her. She has a Trumpet Sound channel. And she just blew me away, not only with her voice, which I won't be I won't be singing today, let's just put it that way, but she has a beautiful voice. But it prompted me to come forward because 2 days ago, as I said, the Lord kept telling me to bring up with the child's heart. The reason this is important is because the gals that have the humanitarian group with me can attest to this. We actually were prompted to name Wednesdays 2 years ago. Just over 2 years ago, I was prompted by the Lord to name Wednesdays with the child's heart, in which we would basically give ourselves a tune-up and make sure that we kept our hearts with the Lord, in general, that some of them aren't as connected to the Lord, perhaps, but have become more closer to Him since I've branched out from doing the humanitarian group. Although we still have it, it's still in effect, and it was called Michael's Soldiers of Love, and we ended up renaming it out of respect for my father. I renamed it Soldiers of Love, because I got a lot of feedback from people that were saying that it was like saying that Michael was an angel, and that's not what we were saying at all. It was just to commemorate, really, the example and the inspiration that he gave to be the very best person that he could be in humanitarianism. So that's what that stems from. But let me get back to why I'm doing this. The Lord has actually prompted me to come forward now, which I had never wanted to expose that part of my life. Those of you who know me personally know that I'm a very private person. I don't like to discuss my family on here. That's very private. That's my family. I like to keep that stuff to myself, especially my humanitarian work, because I don't want that. I want to humble myself before the Lord. I don't want to boast about those things. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I was prompted to name the group Wednesdays, I should say, dedicate the Wednesdays to With a Child's Heart, which was also a Michael Jackson song, which if you watched Trumpet Sound this morning, I was surprised. I was really surprised. It took my breath away. As you can tell, I'm sort of out of breath because I've never shared that with anybody on the wall, except for one sister. I did remember after I did make a comment to Sherry, is I had shared it with one of my girlfriends on here. And so anyhow, I just want to leave that at that. That's a little bit of my private life as far as my connection to that family. And let's see here. Oh, he kept prompting me to remember with a child's heart, and he gave me this verse, and I'm going to read it to you now, so pardon me. And, oh, hold on. I just happened to be in real time just so you all follow along, because the Lord has been giving me passages in the Bible in real time. And just after Sherry sang that beautiful rendition of I'll Be There, the Lord gave me excel in giving. If you'll go over that in the second book of Corinthians, chapter 8, and it talks about basically humanitarianism and giving, excelling in giving. And I certainly have tried to do that throughout my life. I try to serve as an example to my brothers and sisters. Okay, so this is the actual verse, believe it or not. This is amazing because I had just sent this to my eldest son who's been getting spiritually attacked, and I gave him this verse because the Lord had put it in the pit of my heart to share it with him specifically. And it's the one that he just gave to me once I seen this. And it is the prompting of with a child's heart came from Matthew chapter 18, and that is entitled Instruction About Humility. At that time the disciples came to Jesus, saying, "Who then is greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" Then Jesus called a little child to him, set him in the midst of them, and said, "Assuredly I say to you, unless you are converted and become as little children, you will by no means inherit and enter the kingdom of heaven. Therefore, whoever humbles himself as this little child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Whoever receives one little child like this in my name receives me." This is an amazing confirmation on certain levels, on different levels. But I just wanted to share that. Again, the Lord wanted me and prompted me to share that about myself. He knows I'm a very private person, so I don't like to exploit the, people that I know or anything like that. That's not what's important. What's important is that the Lord is clearly revealing himself through us, through even people in the industry, like Sherry said, Michael Jackson and Mariah Carey. But I just wanted to share that and let you know just a little bit about me. I love you guys.